Hi, in this video, let's look at a JEE advanced level differential equation problem of infinite order and infinite terms. So you can see that the differential equation is g of x is g dash of x plus 2 times g double dash of x and so on, with the initial condition of g of 0 is equals to 1, and we have to find this value. So now let's take this equation and differentiate both the sides. So in LHS we will get g dash of x, and in every term of RHS you can add one more dash. So let's take this equation and multiply it by 2. Why we are multiplying it by 2? You will see it later that why we are multiplying this equation by 2. So let's take this and multiply it by 2. We will get this expression, which is just adding one more 2 in every term. So now let's take another operation on this equation and massage this equation a little bit by multiplying all the terms with -1. So after multiplying this equation by -1, we can remove every plus and replace it with minus signs, and let's call this equation number 2, because the differential equation given in the question is our equation number 1. So now if we add equation number 1 and 2, we know that g of x according to our question is this thing. So and minus 2 times g dash of x, we found that this thing is equals to this, and now you can clearly see why we were multiplying it by -2 and differentiating it once more to cancel out all these infinite terms, and we are only left with g dash of x. So now after adding 2 times g dash of x on both the sides, we will get g of x is 3 times g dash of x, which is now not an infinite differential equation. It's now just a finite, easy to solve differential equation. So now let's try to solve it. We can write it in this form: g dash of x by g of x as 1 by 3. And now we can replace our g of x with just g and g dash of x with dg by dx to write it in more easy to understand way. We will get this thing. Now we have to just solve this differential equation using variable separable. We can kick our dx from denominator. We will get this thing, and now we can integrate on both the sides, which will give us the integration of 1 upon g with respect to dg will be just ln of mod g, which is equals to x over 3 plus some constant c, which is the constant of integration. And we know that according to our initial condition given in the question, g of 0 is equals to 1, which implies c is equals to 0. So now we have our function that g of x is equals to plus minus e to the power x over 3. We can differentiate it once and we can differentiate it again to get g double dash of x, and now we can calculate g double dash of x divided by g of x, which is just 1 over 9. And now let's put x is equals to 100. We will get g double dash of 100 upon g of 100 is 1 upon 9, and this is our answer that we have to find out.